Our next reader is going to be Wolfgang Vann, yet another one of our polyglots. Polyglot. One who does many things and well. Besides being a poet, he is also a visual artist. His work is being seen right now in Pisces Cafe and will be seen in the Solo Cafe soon. He was also hungrily eyeing the wall behind me for a large canvas he has. He has also played bass for a number of nationally known musicians. So he is a musician, a visual artist, and a poet.
My name is Wolfgang Vann, and this is my poetry. A warm southern breeze blew past my bare redwood shoulders. Magnificent dragons that welcomed lover's breath. I could taste every summer scent, from wood chips to geranium. They provided and poured into my nostrils and made my flesh spring to life, delighting my mind with memories of a much more complex, yet less expensive portion of this existence we call time. Nothing like a good mosquito bite, just to remind me I'm human. For this flea with wings, a taste of immortality. Something to raise its spirits. My blood to the next generation of swamp-born pestilence. Hear the crickets chirping time with the smack of my hand to my thigh, as one more vampire of a lesser nature bites the dust. So, my favorite part of the day, its new and glorious end. Light can bend or pretend, but gives way to darkest friend. Never, the moon says never, but even as the sun settles its last, all rays of noon long past, now only pitch is cast. Her Majesty, the ruler of dawn to dust, she spites the moon and whispers, not never, alas, first thing in the morning. The bickering ends, the night comes, and I awake, as a warm southern breeze dances on my bare back. Muscled, black, scarred, abused, neglected, and trapped. Its strength is true, but it won't get any attention until it's broken. Then the owner cries complete. 'Tis the pain in my back that takes my mind off the pain in my feet. The leaves rustle in the wind, but my young form takes only pleasure in the sweet summer air. And to lay still for one measured minute in the sand with that soft flowing hand, a breeze so gentle, I think out loud, I love God's plan. The secrets I have unlocked, all at night, as I wish it were not so. The truth runs free in the dark. I have caught that truth in my eyesight and made it to be still. For many tonics and for many pills, through crevice, cavern, crack, and uphill. I've held the truth close and felt its chill. My naked body wills it were not so. Why must I know all the actors and actresses on life's grand stage? Have you not read the script? Has your hand not been tipped and motives obvious to the telling of your weak, feeble, one-legged attempts at seducing each other? Amateurs, I am insulted. The dark places are shadows, only given because there is light to be cast. Your bellies aren't fit, and your knees wouldn't last. Now, get out. Go, walk in the sunlight where you belong. Play volleyball or something. Do not count yourselves among the strong. The graveyard is sprinkled with many mighty lovers of true breed, treacherous deed, and tireless steed. We once walked on this earth as numerous as the stars in the sky. Now I am bitter and lonely for my brood. Now scattered so few and far apart, the genuine lover of fiery heart, the lust-filled saint, never missing the mark. Eyes which burn, smolder, and spark. We seek one another for company, or some comforting word, but none is heard. We are forced to share our precious temple of shadows with the soft-eyed, fearful, and phonies. Have pity on me, for when I am gone, there will be no more. I die and take the eternal flame of lust with me. A moment of silence, lower the king of wolves into the cold hand of earth. Let it hold him, snug and chill. Shed tears for this one. His battles were many, and his virtues many. Victories astonishing, narrow escapes. So now, one last rose for an old man, whose end came not in battle, as he sought, but in sad, lonesome emptiness, left to lust with only injured, abused, and stunted. So when that warm summer breeze fills the warm summer scents, passes over your bare shoulders, think of me, and leave your inhibitions at home, or throw it out altogether. Live, love, and be. Give way to your heart. Taste and see.
Thank you. Another? Okay. Okay, this is intermezzo. And we're back.
Okay. This is called Aria. The aria of this day, from rising sun to setting moon. Awake, birds cry, out of the mist they fly, for the beauty of this day will not be equaled soon. Where is my pen? She eludes, ducks, rolls, and runs, as true love of surrounding cascades my mind. Paper I find, alas, pen hides in fun. Chills run through this fresh morning air, stirring bones, turning drones to flare. My cap, my robe, I'll need these not. Soon, hours turn hot, and men go bare. 'Tis days like these that beauty does thrive. My lust for her grows inside, and God gives liberty to mine eyes to see creation come alive. For what is love but lovers playing hide and go seek, making lovers quest a lover's treat? When finding love, then knowing love, pen showing love. So lovers have spring, a feast for the senses, to wine and dine and gorge on creation, as God freely dispenses. A day like no other, a mind without fences. How much time?
7 minutes?
7 minutes is good. She wants to know if she's done something wrong. A breath of fresh air is her every word. For this tender beauty, common speech is a song. I'm not angry. Well, not at you. With eagerness, she pries. Then who? The little hand brushed my brow, sending my thoughts of anxiety and distress, columphing after the Jabberwock. A single touch. What was it I was mad at? Myself. I grumbled out loud. Then, young love whispered, I will share your distemperament, repose in this malady, and tread heavily upon face and loins until justice is served. I have got to stop dating English majors. I'm just a sucker for that pixie face with glasses. I savor that look, easily awakening to it, never staying mad at it, finding clouds of shade in the eyes of this one. My anger is more of a madness. I wish the world would share in my gladness. The wish was made for you. Specifications right. Spirit, light, wit, compassion, a storm at its height, a single pearl, an Aphrodite. The large lips of this youth-filled minx, too large for her small face, parted slightly and kissed my chest. Don't make me spank you, she pouted. For a minute, I never doubted. She knew what would clear my mind so crowded. Meet the occasion, force her hand, lift my heart from sorrow's land. You look so pensive, Mr. Sirius. This was true. Her words made me consider. Jumping out of bed, as only 19-year-olds can do, she placed a bucket of straw on her head. I kept these handy for wine. It's very adult, you know. I didn't recognize the song she was attempting to sing. But later, after breakfast and a party in the shower, I suddenly came to such a brutalization of time is on my side should be grounds for deportation. Straw was flung on the floor, the windowsill, and the bed. Facing the wall, she flowed in time with her cruel version of a stone's go. Toe touch, high kicks, and oops onto the floor with a girly yelp and an unforgiving plop. Her round bottom bounced as it met gravity's full intention. Loud, continuous laughter. Okay, I give in. I laughed out loud and moved to help her. Reaching out to lift her up, our hands slipped and we both fell. A lover's crash sets the scene. The poke of straw, the bruises were fresh. Willing is spirit, so willing is the flesh. Now that's my Wolfie with lust in his eye. An invitation for a natural high. Love's fire was there, the anger now gone. Nothing to remove, we had nothing on. This is why I can never work while I'm in her company. A single glance turns to lascivious lunacy. Over breakfast, we would pick straw from our hair like monkeys, note the bruises, and sip French vanilla coffee. While in the shower, she would take the lead in orgasms, clever quips, and slips and falls. So, for that day, while helping my soulmate of 10,000 years understand Hamlet, she showed anger and confusion. With time and patience, we would grow to understand the words together, ate a late lunch, and made love in the kitchen. The sun is so much more welcome on cloudy days.
Thank you. Nice presentation.
One of us?
It wasn't very short.
Okay, very short. And I have very short.
Well, first we got to go to commercial. We're going to come right back.
What if I very short? These feelings cascade. She must have him now. Flight takes her fancy, the wind takes her brow. From the window she looks, spying shadows unsure. The young heart jumps. Am I still at her door? Thoughtless, reckless, descent from her stare. Blinded by passion, trips over chairs, runs into the table, the crash of a thing, fumbles for the doorknob. The hinges, they sing. Moonlight shines in through rustic blue door, bathing her beauty, her dress, and the floor. Expressions of tenderness we silently sing, consumed by each other and no other thing.